Thanks, Pablo. Can you guys hear me?
All loud and clear.
Yes,
Yeah,
it works
all
for
good.
yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks a lot for the intro, Pablo. Hello, everyone. My name is Pawan. I'm a product manager with Polkadex. I do a little bit of everything really at Polkadex. I talk to the developers on a regular basis, with the marketing team, the business operations. So, yeah, I guess I'm the jack of all trades here. I have with me today some of the most brilliant engineers at Polkadex who literally put, I guess the last few months, they're clocking in at least 100 hours every week to bring this product to you in its current shape and form. I have with me Ivan, Krishna, Faisal, Nakul, and Emmanuel from the engineering team. And I have Rodolfo, who is the man behind all the beautiful designs, that you're seeing. Thank you so much for joining us. So, so yeah, the without much further ado, I'll go ahead and get started with the demo. Um, so the agenda for today's call is going to be, first, I'm going to walk you through how to bridge tokens from another network to Polkadex network, which is currently Ethereum, to Polkadex network. Next, I'm going to show you how to sign up for Orderbook, create a account with Orderbook, and then start trading. And then as we go along, we have already gotten some questions from the community. As we go along, we'll be answering those questions. And if we miss out any of those questions, we'll be answering them towards the end. So, yeah, that's going to be the agenda for today's call. I'll go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, it works.
Yes, I think I have to tap watch.
Yeah.
But when I tap, I can see the stream. Yeah. So just to make sure everybody, you need to tap watch if you can't see it yet.
Am I good to go ahead and get started?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. All right. So this is my token manager interface. So to give a brief context about token manager is the main purpose of token manager at the moment, at least, is to bridge tokens from other networks to Polkadex network. There are really two simple steps to bridge tokens from Ethereum network that we are currently supporting to Polkadex network, tokens from Ethereum network to Polkadex network. Just two simple steps. I'll show you what those are. So the first step, before you even get started, please know that when you're using this product, you're agreeing with our terms of service and privacy policy and other disclaimers. You can read them all here. Just close that pop-up, and the first step that you need to do to bridge tokens is basically you have to connect your MetaMask wallet, which is your Ethereum wallet, and your Polkadex wallet, the Polkadot wallet, which is your Polkadex wallet, to the interface and to the bridge, and click on transfer tokens. That's it. So the first step is connect to wallet. Go click here, connect your MetaMask, and it automatically populated my Polkadex wallet address as well. Let me log out and show it again. So this, I'm using OB mainnet, which is my Polkadex account that I have some funds in to the interface. And then I'm going to connect my MetaMask wallet, where I have some ETH for processing the transaction. So now, as you all know, some of you must have already tried. At the moment, we are only supporting USDT pair on the Orderbook PDEX/USDT pair. So at the moment, we can bridge Ethereum tokens from USDT tokens from Ethereum to Polkadex chain. let me go ahead and transfer one USDT that I would like to trade with for Polkadex at a later point of time using the Orderbook. So I go ahead and click transfer. That's the second step. And here, at the first step, you will have a pop-up window from MetaMask, which you basically, the first step is you're giving permission for approval of the transaction. Once you confirm that, it'll take you to the second step, which is depositing on Ethereum. $11 transactions confirmed, depositing on Ethereum. You can actually see all of these on Etherscan. So right now,
Pavan, sorry,
Yes,
I didn't mean to interrupt. Can you talk a little bit about how many block confirmations on Ethereum it takes for it to go through on our end?
Sure. When you're depositing tokens, it is about 10 PDEX blocks, 10 Ethereum blocks and 2 PDEX blocks during deposit. And withdrawals, since they're configured to be processed after 24 hours for security of user funds, it's 7,200 PDEX blocks and 2 Ethereum blocks. Does that make sense?
Awesome.
All right. So let me go ahead and sign the second transaction as well. Okay, before I sign the second transaction, an important thing to note here is that if you approve the transaction, if you approve the spend on Ethereum side, and then if you don't sign the second transaction, the interface is always going to ask you to finish that transfer before you move. You can start another transfer of USDT to Polkadex. It's just the way USDT is set up. We cannot do anything about it. If you start a transaction, if there's a network loss, if there's a power cut, and you had to come back, it'll still show you to finish that previous transaction that you started. And once that is finished is when you'll actually be able to start a new transaction. So I confirm the second transaction, and it should take about 2 PDEX blocks.
And just want to confirm that you're signing these on MetaMask on a window that we don't see.
Correct. Oh,
on this share screen.
I didn't share my entire screen. Okay. Yes, I'm signing this transaction on the MetaMask pop-up. As if you go to the Polkadex Explorer, you should be able to see this transaction as soon as it is deposited. Give it about 30 seconds more. But yeah, to reiterate, it's just 2 simple steps really to use the bridge. First step is connect your wallets to the interface, and then go to the bridge tab and just input how many tokens you want to transfer, select what tokens you want to transfer from Ethereum to Polkadex, and then input the number of tokens you want to transfer, and sign the transactions, and that's it. Tokens will be deposited to your Polkadex address.
And so for this, people need a MetaMask account, and a Ethereum wallet with MetaMask browser extension, and a Polkadex account with a Polka.js browser extension, right?
Correct. see, as you can see, the deposit is completed. If I go to my Polkadex mainnet explorer, I'll be able to see that here as well. Proposal succeeded, asset deposited. So if I close this window and go to my assets, I can see this available balance got updated by, got increased by 1 token. And you can see your transaction history here. It's really going to take you to the Etherscan website. So yeah, as simple as that. Just go connect your wallet, go to the bridge section, go to Thea chain bridge, and just input the number of tokens you want to transfer and click transfer. That's it. As simple as that. Just 2 steps. So now, since I have some tokens on my Polkadex address, let me show you how many tokens I have on my Polkadex address, Polkadex account. You can actually see your, you can go to assets, click balances, and see the number of CUSDT tokens, which is Chainbridge USDT tokens, Tether tokens here. Now that's the first step to trade on Polkadex. The second step is, once you have some PDEX tokens and some code asset tokens, which is which is Chainbridge USDT, you can go to orderbook.polkadex.trade. Click sign up. Input your email, enter a password, agree to the terms and conditions, and you can create your account. So there have been a lot of questions about why an email account, why your email address is needed for this step. I'm going to go ahead and answer that. Think of it this way. We're using email account for authentication purposes. When I say that, let me give you an example and try and explain it to you. So let's say if a user, the first thing to remember is, when you're placing orders on Polkadex Orderbook, when you're placing buy orders or sell orders, there's no transaction fee. So literally anyone can create any number of orders and cancel them before they get matched, thereby spamming the system, thereby causing latency issues and delays to honest traders, right? To overcome that, what we have done is we have set up the system in such a way that we are requesting for an email address to sign up with, and thereby we can monitor if anyone is performing these kind of actions wherein they're trying to attack the system. We'll go ahead and restrict their access to the system. And also in the future, there can be a scenario when if the user wants to trade beyond a certain limit, like a very high trading volume, we will require a KYC to be done as well. So for these purposes, we're requesting users to provide us with their email address or to sign up with their email address. So again, the first step is go ahead, sign up, and I already have an account. So let me go ahead and log into the account. All right. When I log in, this is where the system will land me at. And the first step to trade is you need to have a trading account. So I can either click here, connect trading account, or go to my accounts tab, and that'll take me to the account manager page. Okay. So before we dive any further into this, let me go ahead and explain what a funding account is and what a trading account is. So the funding account is your Polkadex account. It's the place where all your assets sit. It's the Polkadex account whose keys you should never share with anyone. This is where all your funds are going to sit. When you bridge tokens from Ethereum chain to Polkadex chain, this is the account where all those tokens are going to come and land. So this is this is like the whole grail, which contains all your assets. Never ever share the account keys for this account with anyone. Protect it with all your might. Right? That's a funding account. It's more like if you guys are well versed with the staking process, this is like the stash account wherein all your funds sit, which you never share with anyone. This is like the private key. Next, the trading account. Trading account is the main purpose of trading account is it's like a the only purpose, let me say, is to place trades and cancel trades. When you're depositing tokens to trading account, what you're essentially doing is you're locking up your tokens in your funding account in a pallet account, from your funding account in a pallet account, and an equal number of shadow tokens are being minted in the trading account with which you can trade. And you can share this with a third party, like a market maker, a trading bot, and they can place trades on behalf of you with this trading account, the keys of which you can share with others comfortably, because all they can do is only place trades. End of the day, if they perform, if withdrawals are initiated using this trading account, they'll always go and end up in your funding account, right? So really, someone asked, one of the questions we received was, can anyone go wrong with the whole process? I would say the only thing where you can go wrong is if you share your funding account keys with anyone. Otherwise, funding account is like your stash account and trading account is like your controller account. So that's the major difference between the funding account and the trading account. So to start trading, the first step that I need to do is I need to register my funding account, into which I have transferred some tokens earlier. Since I have already registered that account, let me show you registration within another account. There's this other account called OB demo that I created for the purpose of this demo, which has a couple of PDEX. So I'll go ahead and register that account. I click on register now, and I choose which, it's already populated, but this is the funding account that is going to be linked to a trading account that's going to be created as soon as you register this account. So the first time, every time you are registering a funding account, it automatically creates a trading account linked to that funding account. Another thing to remember is, at the moment, we have capped the trading accounts at 3 accounts per funding account. We're observing this in production. We might increase or decrease this number. But yeah, every time you register a funding account, a trading account, one trading account is automatically created, and you can remove these trading accounts at a later point of time, but you cannot remove beyond 2 accounts. There's always going to be one trading account that you won't be able to remove. So let me go ahead and create a random name for this trading account, and I can protect it with a password. Register and create account, and it's going to it'll pop up a Polka.js message for you to sign. Go ahead and sign that message.
Yeah, and again, we don't see you actually signing it, so just for people watching, there will be a Polka.js pop-up, and you'll just sign that transaction.
Yes.
And then Pavan, can you just mention briefly what this password, the 5-digit password, does for the trading account?
Yes. So it's a 5-digit password, as it clearly mentions. So every time let's say you're stepping away from your system for more than some time, and your account is open, it automatically locks your account. Every time you want to place a trade using this trading account, you have to input that password. Every time you want to initiate a withdrawal, anytime you want to remove an account. So basically, this is going to be that password which you input to perform all these actions. And every time you unlock it, it's going to stay unlocked as long as your session is active. So once you unlock it, you don't have to every time unlock it for each and every action. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
All right. Okay. So as soon as you register your trading account, as soon as you register your funding account, the system is, this is the window that you're going to see towards the right. You can save the mnemonic phrase for this. Either you can note it down on a paper, or you can actually print a PDF version of this by clicking on print. Let me actually go ahead and share my entire screen so that everyone will be able to. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I had to tap. I had to click on watch again.
Okay.
But yeah, I can see it.
All right.
So just make sure everybody.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, as I mentioned, you can either write it on a paper or you can print it down. This also shows a QR code. The use case of this QR code is when we release the mobile app, which is going to be very soon. We will release it for on testnet. There is this functionality on the mobile app wherein you can simply scan this QR code, and that will link this trading account, or you can input this trading account onto your mobile device, right? So that's the you can save this, or you can just write the mnemonic phrase on a piece of paper and keep it safe. So once the account is registered, you will see this green lighted up registered label to it. So I have one trading account that is linked to the OB demo main account, the funding account, which I just registered, right? The next steps obviously is, so as I mentioned, there are 4 steps for trading on Orderbook. The first step is you sign up. The second step is you register your funding account and create a trading account. The third step is add some funds to the trading account to trade. So I'm gonna click on add some funds, and I go to deposit, and that is going to show me the available balance that I can deposit to this trading account. And let's say I want to deposit 1 PDEX. Deposit. I've just signed the transaction. It'll take about 20-25 seconds to finish the deposit. Yeah, as it is, yeah, the deposit is successful. You'll see this nice, cute little animation here. And you can see your history here, the time of deposit, the status, and amount, and the fee charged. I can see my balances here, what my PDEX balance is, what my the tokens balance is. I go back to my accounts tab. I'll just walk you through a few more options here on the account manager. As you can see, this is the account that I'm using, so it automatically turns in use, right? If I want to add more trading accounts linked to this funding account, I can do so by clicking on add new account, create new account, or you can import an account as well. using an existing mnemonic phrase or a JSON file. To get your JSON file, all you have to do is go to account actions, and you can export the JSON file here for any account. You can use the JSON file at a later time. You can use another browser and you can import the same account there, or you can create a new account there. So yeah, a few more account actions. You can use this as your default trading account. As soon as you toggle that button, it shows that it's the default trading account. You can remove this account, but since there is only one trading account linked to this funding account, I won't be able to do that. At the max, I'll be able to remove it from my device. It'll ask me if I want to do that. Click continue. That account is removed. I can import it back using the mnemonic seed or the JSON. Or I can add a new account, create new account, select your funding account, OB demo. Put the password here. That's going to create another trading account. So let me pause here for a little bit and walk you guys through how to use trading accounts on different devices. The purpose for having multiple trading accounts is to really enable the use of one funding account on multiple devices, right? When I add more trading accounts, like up to 3 trading accounts, they're all nothing but a single, they're all nothing but multiple instances of a single trading account. So let's say I am using my Chrome browser now. I created an account here. I open another browser which supports Polkadot.js extension, and all your trading account data is stored on the browser. We are not storing it anywhere in a centralized place. It's all stored in your browser. So when you use a new browser, that browser is not going to have information of the previous trading account that you created on a different browser. So, but at the same time, you can add a new trading account and that is linked to the main funding account, and really have the same tokens, really have the same balances show up in both the accounts. So that means when you're trading with multiple instances of the same trading account linked to a single funding account, you're really using only the funds from one account. They're all the same across multiple platforms. And also another use case is since mobile phones do not have Polkadot.js extension support yet, you can import the same trading account to a mobile account or create a account just for the purpose of using it on your mobile and trade with it, all linked to the same funding account. So yeah, I created a new account here. When there are multiple accounts, if I want to choose one specific account for that browser, or if I want to choose one specific account that I want to trade with, I click use and then add funds. It's going to take me back to the balances page and I add funds there. So that's the third step. The fourth step is I go to exchange and I can place trades. Let's say I want to, so right now my balances are, I have one PDEX token. And at the moment, the only market that we are supporting is PDEX/CUSDT, which is a Chainbridge USDT, where the base asset is PDEX and the quote asset is USDT. So let's say now I do not have any available balance. You can see what your available balances are here. I do not have any CUSDT, but I have one PDEX. So let's say I want to sell my PDEX and purchase USDT for whatever USDT that I'm going to get for that amount. I'm going to go ahead and place a sell order. at a price right now. The lowest price I see here is 1.47150. I want to place a sell order at that price, 1.47150, for an amount of, I have 1 PDEX. I only want to sell 0.5 PDEX. And this is the amount of CUSDT that I'm going to receive. I place a sell order, and it seamlessly got matched. I can see my order history here that I placed a limit sell order. This red color indicates, or the pink color indicates it's a sell order at so-and-so time at a price of so-and-so for an amount of so-and-so, and it all got filled. And yeah, that's my trade history. And right now I have some CUSDT. As you can see, I sold my PDEX partially, and I received USDT. Now, if I want to place a market order, so this order is going to get matched at the best market price. Again, I have 0.5 PDEX. Let's say I want to sell all of it. And that should show up on my order history. It got processed as well. Got processed as a market order at the best market price. So we're not showing the market price at the moment. We'll be adding this later. And yeah, it got filled. And if you see your funds tab, I do not have any PDEX anymore, but I have 1.4 USDT. As simple as that. So 4 steps really to reiterate. First, sign up with your email. Next, go to your accounts tab, or account manager as we call it, and register your funding account. Add a trading account linked to that funding account, and add funds to that funding account and trade. As simple as that. Once you're done trading, now let's say you want to withdraw your assets. I go to my balances, I see what all assets I have, and I see that I have some USDT, and I want to withdraw some of that USDT partially. So let's say I want to withdraw 1 USDT. As you all saw that I have my assets, sorry, not this. Yeah. So my current USDT balance is 2. Let me go ahead and place a withdrawal request for another, for 1 USDT. And I click withdraw. And it's the withdrawal. You'll see this withdrawal successful message at the top. That means the withdrawal is starting to get processed. When I say that, there are 2 steps here. Someone asked why the 2 steps. The first step, when we're doing what we're doing here with the first step is, we're sending a message to Polkadex chain saying that, hey, there is a withdrawal request. The second is, all your withdrawal requests are ready to be claimed. The reason for doing this is we wanted to implement a pull model rather than a push model, because when you're doing the push model, there is a scope of over spamming the system, and some transactions not getting processed, and thereby causing delays for the transactions after that. So rather than that, what we're doing is we're implementing a pull model, so that there's not a lot of stress on the chain, and it's really a better practice. So it should show up here pretty soon. Give it about a minute. It should show up here. And yeah, that's the whole process of trading on Polkadex. Let me go ahead and as we wait for this to show up in the ready to be claimed window, let me go ahead and scroll through the questions that you guys submitted and see if I missed answering any of those. What is the difference between a funding account and a trading account? Yeah, as I mentioned, a funding account is like your stash account where all your funds are there. Never share your account keys with anyone. Trading account, the whole and sole purpose of trading account is to place trades. That you can place trades, or you can let a bot place trades for you. End of the day, any withdrawal requests that you process with the trading account, they're all going to show up in your funding account only. So even if someone else processes that withdrawal, it's going to end up, the funds are going to end up in your funding account. So always keep your funding account keys safe. Yeah, same goes for the trading account as well. But yeah, what actions can the proxy wallets or trade accounts do? The trade accounts, as I mentioned, only purpose is to place trades, initiate withdrawals, let bots do the trading for you. Yeah. The deposits initiated by one trading account be used by a different trading account, or are the pools different? Yes, that's a good question. Let me go back to the account manager. As you can see, it's ready to claim. Let me finish explaining about the question and then claim these. Okay. So as I'm adding multiple trading accounts, the funds that are as I'm adding multiple trading accounts that are linked to one funding account, the funds are available across all those trading accounts. Let's say I have two trading accounts that are linked to OB demo. This account is not there on this browser anymore. Maybe I imported this account to my mobile app. Okay, and I add some funds to this other account, they will be shown in this account as well. So as I mentioned earlier, multiple trading accounts are nothing but multiple instances of one single account that are all linked to a funding account. So yeah, deposits initiated by one trade account can be used by a different trading account as long as they both are linked to the same funding account. Let me go ahead and process the withdrawal and then get back to the questions. Withdraw. We're going, by the way, we're going to add another tab here to make viewing the history of deposits and withdrawals easier. Right now, you've got to click on this to take you to the history page. Ready to claim, you claim the tokens and you sign the transaction. As you can see at the moment, my balance is 2 USDT. Once this is processed, it should increase to 3. Again, as we wait for that, let me go back to the questions. When I log in from a different device, I can see my trade wallets, but they are not available in local storage, and this is not usable. Correct. Will the ability to import their keys be added so I can use them on that device? Yes. The ability to add the keys is already there. By the way, the withdrawal is successful. And, I see that, okay, yeah, my bad. This is a different account. So yeah, I can see that that USDT showed up on my Polkadex network, right? So yeah, the withdrawal is successful. That completes the whole flow of it. You come to the exchange, you sign up with your account, and then you register your funding account, add a trading account linked to that funding account, and add some balances to it, and then you start trading. And once you're done with your trading activity, if you want to withdraw tokens, you're withdrawing the tokens here, and they show up on your Polkadex network. I'll show you how to withdraw tokens from your Polkadex network to another network like Ethereum in a bit. Once I'm done reviewing the questions. So yeah, when I log in from a different device, I can see my trade wallets, but they're not available in local storage. Yes, all the data is stored, all the information is stored in your browser. So if you use a different browser and you log into your account with your email address and password, you will see that that account is not present in that browser. Account not present in the browser. What you can do is you can import that account to that browser by using the mnemonic seed that you have already saved, or you can just simply add a new account there, and that is linked to the same main account, the same funding account, and start trading. Really, the funds are going to be the same. Yeah, the funds are going to be available in that account no matter what, and yeah, if let's say you want to remove the trading account, like I mentioned, if you hit the limit and let's say you forgot the keys for one of the trading accounts, you can always remove the trading account and add a new account. As simple as that. All right. So like I said, will the ability to import their keys be added so I can use them on the device? The ability is already there. All you have to do is go click on actions and you need to click on new account and import existing account, and you can either enter the mnemonic phrase. Just remember that after entering every word, you need to hit enter so that the word is accepted. Or you can simply upload the JSON file that you downloaded. So yes, but the name is going to be different, or you can just instead of giving it a random name, you can type a name of your choice, or type a name, the same name from the other browser, whichever you prefer, and import your account. So yeah, the functionality is already there, if you guys have missed it. The next question is, will other wallets like Talisman, Subwallet be added to be used as our main funding account? Yes, very soon. We are in talks with them. This should be done soon. How is the authentication of the GraphQL API handled using a signature from trading account? Is there something as a user can go wrong? Yes, absolutely. You can share your keys with someone, and they can run away with your funds. But otherwise, the system is built in a very robust way. There is no way you can lose your funds as long as you don't save your funding account, which is your main account, which is your Polkadex account keys, with anyone else. Really, that's the only way to go wrong by losing access to that account. Connecting to app, how to set up a bot and use it right. We would love to do a demo of the bot as well. One of our engineers, Faisal, who is our Hummingbot expert, is here with us on the call today. But we are waiting for Hummingbot to officially merge the PR which we have raised into their code base. And once they do that, I think it will be much more appropriate for us to prepare documentation and do a demo. Next, but yeah, we'll definitely do a demo in another session for setting up a Hummingbot and using it. The next question is question about bridging and depositing. If we want to be the best of a CEX plus DEX in one, we need the user experience to be as simple as a CEX and not require multiple applications. This is the following scenario possible for the future. So what the user is asking is, instead of transferring tokens first from Ethereum to Polkadex chain and then from Polkadex chain to the Orderbook, can't we just directly transfer from another network to Orderbook? This is totally possible. This is what Thea is all about. Once we have Thea up and running, by Thea, for people who don't know, Thea is our in-house solution, in-house bridging solution. At the moment, we are using Chainbridge as the bridging solution, which is a semi-centralized setup, but Thea will be a completely decentralized setup. Once we have Thea in the mainnet, which is going to be a few months from now, the reason we went with Chainbridge at the moment is we're still testing Thea, and we do not want it to be a blocker for users to trade or using tokens from other networks. So we went ahead with Chainbridge as a temporary solution. But Thea is going to be released soon. Once we have that, we will have the functionality to transfer tokens directly from Ethereum network to the Orderbook or other networks, all the networks that we support from those networks to Orderbook directly. The next question is, why is the withdrawal function splitted in two? First, I have to withdraw. Second, I have to claim. Couldn't it be combined in one step in the front end, even if the back end multiple steps are executed? Yeah, like I mentioned, this is the best practice that we have. It is a best practice to always have a pull model rather than a push model. This way we are making sure that we are not overburdening the system with a lot of requests at the same time. Rather, the users are manually claiming the tokens. Next, buying or selling plan to support a click selection in the open orders. Click an open order and it sets the parameters directly. What I'm understanding from that question is when you are on the exchange, you want to click a trade that you want to match and it automatically populates the price and amount. We have this in the testnet. We will soon integrate it to the mainnet as well. Yeah, this is going to be there soon. It's a improvement that's still in the backlog. We just need to add it. We'll add it soon. Next question is, could you please explain, like I'm 5-year-old, to be able to trade, a proxy account needs to be created called trading wallet. What is a trading wallet exactly? Is it like the controller account in staking? Yes, you have the answer right there. It is exactly like a controller account in staking. The second part of the question is, if I delete my cash, my trading wallet will be lost. Yes, your trading wallet will be lost if you delete your cash. Are my orders in the order book lost? Okay, that's a good question. There are two parts to it. If your order is already matched, there's no way you can lose that order. But if your order is not matched and it is still showing up as an open order, and let's say then again, there are two scenarios. If you delete your cash or if you lose your trading wallet before the order could be matched, what you can do is you can just go to your accounts tab and remove that trading account from the blockchain. Just remove the trading account from the blockchain and it will automatically cancel all the orders that are linked to it. But let's say you lost your trading account and then the order got matched, which is the second scenario. You will obviously be confused about where the funds might have gone. So in that case, what you can do is, if you have your seed phrase, you can re-import that account and you can, all the history will be there. But if you lose your seed phrase, I'm afraid your history will be lost, but your funds won't be lost in any way. You can just remove that account from the blockchain and you can add a new account linked to that main account and initiate a withdraw from there. So really, there is no way you can lose funds as long as you don't lose your funding account keys or you don't lose access to your funding account. That's the only way anything can go wrong. Otherwise, you can always retrieve your history. You can always retrieve your withdrawals. You can always start a withdrawal just by adding another funding account, trading account and initiate a withdrawal there. So I delete my cash, my trading wallet will be lost. Are my orders in the order book lost? Yeah, I just explained that. Are my funds that I deposited in the trading wallet lost? No, it won't be lost. Like I said, you can just remove that account and add a new account, and you should see your funds there. So yeah, I think I answer that question. I covered all parts of it. Can I use my Ledger wallet as funding wallet, or is it not implemented yet? It is not implemented yet, but we're in talks with Zondex. It should be implemented soon. And the last question is, will it be possible in the future to upload and use my own avatar? That's actually a very cool idea, I think. Our designer Rodolfo is here. If he's taking note, yes, I'm pretty sure that is possible. We'll add it to our backlog and discuss it internally when we can add it. So yeah, those are the questions we had submitted for the demo. Again, I covered how to sign up with your email, and then how to register a funding account, add a trading account linked to the funding account, add some funds to it and trade, and then how to withdraw funds to your back to your Polkadex account. So now comes the next part, which is transferring these tokens out of Polkadex network to, let's say, Ethereum. So now I have on my OB mainnet account, I have 2 CUSDT, and I also have 23 PDEX. Just a quick note here, for you to withdraw tokens out of Polkadex network to your Ethereum network, at the moment we are charging a fee of 20 PDEX. This is the fee that we are incurring for our operational costs, because as I mentioned, we're using Chainbridge at the moment, and Chainbridge is a semi-centralized setup, and there are multiple relayers for which we need to pay the gas fee, and that is totaling up to an amount of 20 PDEX. So at the moment, when you're withdrawing tokens out of your Polkadex network to another network, which is Ethereum at the moment, there's a $20 PDEX fee. So again, withdrawals is as simple as deposits. Go to your token manager, connect your Polkadex account and your Ethereum account, go to Bridge and click on Chain Bridge. And right now it says from Ethereum chain to Polkadex chain. All I have to do is click on this toggle here, and it'll change from Polkadex to Ethereum. So right now I have 2 USDT, and I have some PDEX in my account. Let's say I want to transfer 1 USDT out of my Polkadex network to Ethereum network. I just input that amount and click transfer, really, and it's going to transfer. Another note here, at the moment, withdrawals are delayed by 24 hours, and I think it's going to be like that in the near future, for the foreseeable future. The reason we are doing this is to make sure nobody's running away with a huge chunk of funds or anything like that. It's just for the security of your funds. So I input the amount of tokens that I want to transfer out of Polkadex chain, and click transfer, and sign the transaction. OB mainnet. And I sign the transaction. And as you can see, this is going to take 24 hours. You can close this window and check back after 24 hours. This is exactly going to take 7,200 Polkadex blocks and 2 Ethereum blocks. So 24 hours plus a few a minute or so, you should see these funds in your Ethereum wallet. So yeah, until yesterday we did not enable withdrawals, but withdrawals is enabled now. You can try with minimum balance, with a minimum amount, and see how it's working. So yeah, I can just close this window and come back later tomorrow, and this queued status should be changed, and you can see your transaction details here on here. So yeah, that pretty much covers the whole flow. the first step is you go to your token manager, you deposit funds from Ethereum chain to your Polkadex chain, and then you go to your order book, set up an account, deposit funds, register your funding account, create a trading account, deposit funds to that account and trade. And when you want to withdraw them to the Polkadex network. And when you want to move them out of Polkadex network to Ethereum network, you can do so again by using the token manager. So yeah, that pretty much concludes the whole process. And I hope I covered the questions that you guys had. Is there anything else that I'm missing that you can think of, Pablo, or any of the other team members?
To me, that was very comprehensive. I think this will be a good reference for anybody who has any questions about trading. It'll be good to point them to the recording of this, and we can also pull a lot of content from this as well. So thank you, Pavan.
So yeah, we can take quickly a couple of questions if anyone has, related to the whole experience, or if there is any feedback that they want to share, please go ahead and post it on the chat. And if they're in the scope of this demo, we'll try and cover them.
Yeah, so questions more related to actually using Orderbook, we can take now.
Yeah.
So I see one question here from Christian. How is the process to delegate your funds to a trader so they can trade on your behalf?
If I have an army of traders, can I delegate my funds to them? If yes, see, I think the best way would be to set up a trading bot, and we will definitely do a demo on it. But yeah, my suggestion would be never ever share your funding wallet keys. You can share your trading wallet keys, and if you trust them enough to place the right trades for you, maybe you can share your trading account details with them, and they can trade on your behalf. Again, to reiterate, the only thing that they can do, I mean, if they turn out to be a bad actor, is really place a bad trade on your behalf. But they can never run away with your funds, because even if they initiate a withdrawal request from the trading account, the funds are always going to land up in your funding account. So there's no way they can run away with your funds. If you trust them enough, maybe you can share your trading account details with them, or even better way would be to set up a trading bot, so that you don't have to share your keys with a human. You can share them with a bot. But yeah, in case you trust someone enough and you share your keys with them, the worst they can do if they turn out to be a bad actor is place a bad trade.
Awesome. Well, yeah, I don't see any more questions, and I think I think you covered a bunch of the questions already in the demo. So do you want to
just want to quickly ask any of the team members if you guys would like to share anything that you think I might have missed. Faisal, Krishna, Hivan,
you did
Emmanuel.
a great presentation.
Yeah, there's always scope for missing something, so I just want to check if I covered all the bases.
Yeah, really good presentation too, covered everything.
All right. All right, then if you guys don't have any other questions, we can wrap it up here. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for joining, and thanks for all the continued support as we worked on this product. This is only first step towards high frequency trading based DEX. There is still a lot of work to be done before we reach much more closer to our vision. And as usual, we would love you all to be with us and support us as we reach to those heights. Thank you so much, everyone. It was great presenting.
Thank you, Pavan, and
Thank
thank
you,
you to the team for joining. See you, everyone.
Thank you for joining, guys. Have a nice day.
Thanks, guys. Bye.